Well, new on AM Extra, a former Oregon Duck is hoping to inspire others to overcome hardships through his new book.
Yeah, Portland native Ben Andrews was a track and field star for the University of Oregon, Nike, and the United States. Before that success, though, faced a lot of adversity, and he's now joining us in studio to share more about his story, his brand new book. Ben Andrews, thank you so much for taking the time to come in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, really appreciate it. For those who need a quick synopsis of your athletic career, bring us back up to speed. Who are you athletically?
Sure. So I was a big basketball player growing up in Park Rose, Northeast Portland. And in my junior year of high school, I had a big race. I PR'd. I beat my personal record by 14 seconds. And Bill Dillinger gave me a full ride scholarship to the U of O that day. And I went from being a basketball player to a runner, and took me to the U of O and all over the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, tell us about your book. Why did you write the book, and what kind of inspiration do you hope people get from it?
Sure. It started with my son. I was his basketball coach. My son is 10 at the time, and I wanted to explain something to him, and I couldn't. He wasn't able to figure it out yet. So I thought I'll just leave him a voice note on my phone. And I started doing this every day and had about 20 or 30 of these little audio clips for him to listen to later on. And I thought, you know what, these are some pretty good stories. I should just put these together in a book. And so I did. I spent about a year just going through audio clips and created a library of audio for him, and then slowly started writing the book. And what the book is about everything that I've gone through and the perseverance to get through it. Not so much what I did to get through it, but the people that were around me, that I surrounded myself with, that were able to help me get through it, get to the other side.
Well, let's unpack that a little bit. Let's kind of back up and go over what those points were in your life. What were the challenges? What was that adversity that you needed to persevere through?
Sure. The biggest one was our basketball coach at Park Rose put me and all of our stars in remedial classes. So when I went to go to the U of O, I couldn't because I didn't qualify. And so I had to go back to high school for a 5th year, which was horrible, as you can imagine. It got a lot worse because during that year I got arrested. I was facing a 5 to 15-year prison sentence, and it was during that time that I met someone on a chain gang and a bus that was taking us to a different prison facility. He gave me some great advice. He said, Ben, you have a mom and a dad. Do what you can to have the best people around you, to respect them and get further down the road.
How did things change? How did things turn around from the time that you were going through that adversity?
Well, the way to get through is to go through. So you keep showing up. One of the things my mom and dad did was they were really good about pouring into me emotionally. My brother, walked through this storm with me. He was in high school with me at the same time, and not allowing people to, get on me, make fun of me. And it was just a really beautiful family that we already had, but we became a lot closer during that time.
Wow. Well, so tell us a little bit more about, I know you already touched on it some, but about your book. It's called The Long Run, which the title is obviously a play on your athletic career as a track athlete, but I would imagine also the journey of life along with it. Unpack the book a little bit.
Sure. I had, going back to high school, facing the charges I did, I was a little messed up mentally. And so I never, in my opinion, saw all of the athletic success that I should have. Bill Dillinger did a great job of pouring into Ben, the athlete, but did a better job of pouring into Ben, the coming-of-age man. Alberto Salazar was my coach. He was great at helping me realize that there's more to life after track and field. Don't put all your bags in this basket.
Fantastic coach, yeah.
Yeah, great coach, great guy, and I know he's had some
There's been some legal issues since then.
Sure.
But yeah, but he's an iconic coach in the track world. Yeah.
The man I know to be stand-up guy and did a lot of great things for me as a person. During that same time when I had quit running, I'd got up to, in my world, 200 pounds. I was an overweight ex-athlete. I had a guy that I had never met before that I was coaching online. And he said, Ben, I'm going to give you $200,000 to quit your job and train as hard and as smart as you can for the 2004 Olympic trials.
Well, we want to make sure that people read that story. Get The Long Run. Check it out. Ben Andrews, thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. And again, Ben's new book, The Long Run, is out now. You can buy it wherever you buy your favorite books, including Amazon and at Powell's.
Really appreciate you coming in.
Thanks,
Great story.
Yeah, thank you.